can I explain what spin is? Well, as much as any other physicist can. So there's this demonstration that professors like to do in Physics 101 classes. They sit on a stool with a bicycle wheel in their hand. They spin the bicycle wheel up, and then they turn the wheel, and then they start spinning on the stool. This is meant to show the conservation of angular momentum. Or more specifically, if you change the direction of something that's spinning, it's going to enact a force on whatever is making it change direction and make it spin too if it can. Anyway, there's a similar experiment where you take a cylinder of iron and you expose it to a magnetic field going vertically. And when you do that, the cylinder starts spinning. But the cylinder couldn't just start spinning out of nowhere. That would break the law of conservation of angular momentum. So something else has to be spinning. And we knew that anything with a charge that spins creates a magnetic field. And we knew electrons held a negative electric charge, so we said they must be spinning in some direction. And anyway, we surmised that that's where the angular momentum from the spinning cylinder experiment comes from. Anyway, we were wrong. Electrons can't actually be spinning. Because, you see, if the electrons were spinning fast enough to create that sort of magnetic field, then they would be moving faster than the speed of light, and that's a big no-no. Instead, this spin is more like an inbuilt property of the particle. And it turns out, basically all subatomic particles have it. It's essentially angular momentum without rotation. Which is weird, but quantum physics is weird. Anyway, you could kind of think of spin as like an arrow pointing away from a particle, showing the direction of this sort of phantom angular momentum. And because of the uncertainty principle, we can never fully know how it is quote-unquote spinning. So if a particle is definitely spin up, it's in a quantum superposition of spin right, spin left. And if a particle is definitely spin right, then it's in a superposition of spin up, spin down. And that is just a very brief, very simplified overview of quantum spin. It is a basic property of subatomic particles with a very bad name that doesn't accurately describe it.